U.S. President Joe Biden's first foreign trip of the year will take him to Mexico City for the so-called Three Amigos Summit.
On Monday, January 9th, the president will meet bilaterally with President Lopez Obrador of Mexico. Then on Tuesday, January 10th, he'll have a chance to meet bilaterally with Prime Minister Trudeau of Canada. And then later that day, later on Tuesday, all three leaders will gather together for the formal agenda.
The U.S., Canada, and Mexico have a trade relationship that closes in on some $3 trillion a year. Supply chain management and incorporating green energy policies will be core parts of the agenda.
I think it is reflective of a recognition that we are competing with China, and that for North America to be competitive, for the U.S. to be competitive, it has to do it through North America. And frankly, and I think this will be a topic at the summit,
but few issues are as contentious as the border between the U.S. and Mexico, where Biden will make a key stop after years of demands by his critics.
I will visit the border myself this Sunday in El Paso to assess border enforcement operations, meet with the local officials and community leaders, and the folks at the border sending me what they need that they don't have.
Last year alone, more than 2.75 million migrants, many from countries hit by U.S. sanctions, were stopped by U.S. border agents after making the grueling trek on foot through South and Central America and up through Mexico.
When they get to the U.S. border, they've at times just overwhelmed the authorities there. With there not being enough both officers and then facilities to hold them and then to interview them and to see if they really have a legitimate claim. I think it's fair to say the United States has not come up with a good solution to this problem.
Under an agreement with the U.S., Mexico hosts the majority of migrants that get expelled.
Congressional action could be very helpful if it could reform U.S. migration law, because some of the big hurdles to be crossed are the lack of resources for migration.
With lawmakers long gridlocked over immigration policy, the administration has put out one piece of messaging.
The border is not open.
Yasmine El-Sabawi, TRT World, Washington.
Our immigration laws in a safe